me was the son of a pizza man. The only boy who could ever feed me was the son of a pizza man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever need me was the son of a pizza man. The only boy who could ever feed me was the son of a pizza man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever need me was the son of a pizza man. The only boy who could ever feed me was the son of a pizza man. Yes, he was.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Pizza Chat. Yay! My name is Enzo. I am the son of Pizza Man. I'm here with Shealyn, the wonderful co-host. How are you, Shealyn?
I'm good. I'm hungry. I'm like staring at my pizza. Deciding.
So we've decided to start each Pizza Chat with a food of some sort. So we're gonna do either like delivery or frozen pizza or pizza snacks or something pizza related. And yeah, so we actually both ordered Dominos, not knowing that we were gonna do that, but I ordered the cheeseburger pizza.
Oh wow!
And I've actually had a couple slices already, and let me tell you, it is pretty delicious, which I am very surprised about because I didn't think I would like it, but it tastes just like a fast food cheeseburger, like from McDonald's. It's crazy.
It looks like what's it's not red sauce, or is it? No, it's like
it's it's cheeseburger. I think there's ketchup on it and like maybe a little bit of mustard. There's like onions. It's insane. It's insane. What do you have?
Well, I'm on their email list as well, so I got that announcement about the cheeseburger pizza. I intended to order Little Caesars, which is usually the only chain pizza I eat, not because I'm picky. I love all pizza. And I'm a sucker for chains because I'm from a small town that only had chains, and so that's like my nostalgic pizza. Their app failed on me multiple times because I gave up third-party apps for Lent. So I couldn't use Grubhub. So I was trying to go through them. Maybe they just didn't want me to have their pizza because they brought back the pretzel crust. That's what I was going to get. So I figured I'm wearing the shirt. I should order Domino's, makes sense. And I saw this coupon for, it's kind of a ridiculous deal, and I don't think they could possibly be making any money on this. Maybe they don't need any more money at this point. But for $19.99, you get 2 medium pizzas. There's Cinesticks, garlic nut. They don't call them garlic nuts, garlic bites, and soda of your choice. So clearly I get Diet Coke with all of that because I'm watching my figure. And I like their pan pizza. I will, if I ever do order Domino's, I get their pan. Comes in this snazzy black box. Comparable to
Very
Pizza
Hut.
Just don't do what I like sauce. I'm a very saucy lady and I get extra sauce. Don't do it on that pie. Like it'll be like soup, like I got extra sauce and extra cheese before, and Nino saw it. He's like, what the hell? Like that's lasagna. And so my other pies, they're normal hand toss. I'll show you a slice. I'm going to eat a slice of that. And I got pepperoni jalapeno because that's my favorite topping combo. Trying to find a picturesque slice. It's weird with the medium pie. It's like not the prettiest pizzas. Actually, not even cut very well. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'll break out a slicer if I have to. But I have that tattooed on my arm, actually, pepperoni and jalapeno. But here, oh shit, I dropped a pepperoni. A slice. It wasn't cut all the way, so I couldn't, rip it off properly. My only beef with Domino's, and this is why I just remembered why I don't get the hand tossed, is all the semolina they use. It's like literally, like, look, that's all over my hand, which is fine.
Right. Yeah.
If you like, what feels like dirt, but I opt for the pan pizza because they don't use that. They use a pan. So I'll be eating throughout and checking my teeth monitor.
This might turn into a mukbang, so just be prepared for like smacking of lips and all that fun stuff. We have some people in the chat: Indiana Pizza Club, Geraldine Wunderlich, and Adam Todd. Thank you guys for joining.
I hope they're
we are pizza. Actually.
I forgot to.
Yeah, every night is a good time for pizza. So we are switching it up a little bit as far as the format goes. So we're going to try this thing out where we just talk about. We're basically building a virtual pizza for you. So each of us is going to talk about something which we're going to call a slice, and we're gonna build a pizza with all these slices. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to go back and forth and talk about something. It's really going to run the gamut as far as like what these topics are going to be. But yeah, so let's just get into it. Before we get into it, though, I just broke my own rule. I do have two things I wanted to mention real quick that I came across. There is, and I sent this to you, Shealyn. There's this movie called Untitled Pizza Movie. It's a 7-part documentary. These two guys started recording themselves in the mid 90s, and they like would record themselves trying pizza or something. I think I didn't read the whole thing, but it starts on this Friday. I'm not sure if there's a cost or not, but if you go to this website, it's Untitled or in the metrograph.com, and then look for Untitled Pizza Movie. But there are 7 parts to this thing, and they come out at different times. So it looks like maybe they're like, yeah, I don't know. I just saw this and I was like, what is this? I got really excited.
That looks rad. I mean, I'll definitely tune in for that. From what you sent me, I got that like they made up a show idea. It wasn't actually a TV show when they went into these pizzas, which I'm going to confess I've done before. Like I'd be like, oh, I already have a show, or something when I'm filming there.
Right.
Because that's how TV works. You usually have to create it first, then you pitch it, then it gets picked up, and then, something happens. But you're always fingers crossed and kind of working before that to make it happen. So they went to Lombardi's or something. I think that was one. Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, like, I don't know. It's been filming for so long. What'd you say, the mid-90s? I mean,
mid-90s, yeah. It spans like 30 years or something. So yeah, I don't know. It's just a really interesting concept. So we'll definitely be checking that out.
I saw like the mid-90s, and I think that's like 10 years ago, and then I realized that's like 30.
It's 30. Yeah, we're
so weird. Old. I mean, I should know that. I was born in 85, but it's still like, whoa, blows my mind.
Mid-90s was high school for me, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's Rick's Barbecue is here. Hello, Rick.
Hello.
Okay. So let's start with Pulcinella. And we actually touched on this briefly I think last time.
We didn't know the name of it. Your husband chimed in. So
yeah. We didn't know the name of it. I did some like fake research. I don't know. It wasn't really. I don't know. I didn't find out too much about it. This character has been around since 16th, 17th century. So he's been around for a while. He looks like a clown. He's dressed in this like white robe. He's got this like white pointy hat. He's got this black kind of like plague mask almost with this like hooked nose. Mm-hmm. And he's usually represented with a belly and sometimes a hunchback. But he's supposed to represent Naples. But he's supposed to represent like the good and bad of Naples. Everything I read was like, yeah, it was just like all over the place as far as like what this means. And regarding pizza, I don't the whole pizza aspect of it, because a lot of pizza places, I mean, when I say a lot, I mean a good full will use this imagery, and it's actually the two Neapolitan pizza associations in Naples use this image in their logo. So he's like an official. He's the mascot. Speaking of pizza mascots, he's the mascot of Naples. And yeah, I don't know. It's such a fascinating kind of. Rick said he saw KKK pizza. I mean, yeah,
no, that's what I thought. I thought maybe I could be this guy for Halloween, and then quickly I was like, nope, you can't walk around with your head. You know,
no.
I can't out of the wicker bottle like that all the time. I order it by the case because it's so cheap. Right. That like $8 a bottle, and I love it. It's so like nostalgic to me. But yeah, I couldn't walk around like that. I think I'd get, egged or beat up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd get some looks for sure. William Goldsborough's here. Hey, William.
Yeah, over to the comments. There we go. Yay!
Okay. See the comments. Good. Yeah. So
Pizza Kit. You'll hear about it. I'm.
Oh yes.
Failure.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any much else to say about Pulcinella, but I think visually he's very interesting. He's a very interesting character. He's very like graphic, which I love. I love the black and white and red kind of color combo. And yeah, so that's Pulcinella.
I don't know why I thought it was called something else. Shame on me. Now I know.
I mean, now we know. So,
but it would really look like something else. So never mind. I'm usually a slice of pizza like every year. I've been a slice of pizza probably for like 10 years now, and it gets boring. You want to do like something else. And I tried to do like I made Nino dress up as a pizza delivery guy, and I was like a pizza, but. That would be something cool, like a little throw. Maybe I'll be the Noid. I could be the Noid, which would also be. And I don't know if people would really get it, and they might think I'm just a psycho.
I don't know. If you dressed up as the Noid?
I mean, certain people would know what it is, and those are the people I'd want to talk to anyway. But I don't know. So it's a very weird character. Like, we talked about him or her before. I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's a strange, like, wherever artists came up with that,
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah, that's a better word. Unique. It's a more positive word.
Unique. Yeah. Rick says he's so excited he got a pizza oven ordered for his grill. That's awesome.
Wow.
I would love to hear about that, Rick.
How
that goes for you.
And
what brand did you get? Matthew?
Yes. Hello. How I met him at Pizza
Montreal.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
He's wonderful.
Yay.
Yes, we'll see you in June. Fingers crossed,
Well, welcome.
I'm excited to see
Yes.
videos.
William says there's a Noid video game. Yeah, we talked about that during our pizza mascots sesh.
Yeah, I find all these video games. I actually didn't know I remember I was going on about not having a Sega and being sad. I found a mini Sega that somebody gifted us. I don't know why.
Okay.
I was cleaning out the background, so maybe I can find that game. I don't know.
You'll find it. You'll find it. Okay. So let's go. Do you want to go into your Chef Boyardee adventure?
Yes. Okay. So I've started a thing because I am not a chef by any means. My husband is the chef. He's amazing. I am like a semi home cooked meals. Like, remember that show with the blonde Sandra Dee? So I use box stuff, and Nino gets mad. He said that means I don't respect the process, yada yada. So I just like look at it as a shortcut. You know, sometimes you're on a time crunch, and so I started this what's in the box. And last week I did this little jiffy because I didn't even know they made a pizza crust mix. So I'm just looking for anything in the grocery store that is pizza related, and I will make it, you know, simple as that. So something I've been meaning to try for a long time was this Chef Boyardee pizza maker kit. And oh my gosh, I'm like embarrassed to say, mostly because I waited till way late at night to do it because I had a hell of a day. And I made it. I made pan pizzas because that was easier. And like the dough they give you, I don't know, it's something like it comes with 2 bags of powdered dough. You just put it in water, stir, you put oil on it. And I think that made it just almost like, I don't know, not that it made it rise quicker. It didn't at all, but it like, I don't know, something about it. The oil made it stretch so easy. So I probably should have made 3 pies because they came out really thick. I mean, I like thick pie, and don't show my disaster yet. And so, long story short, I make 2 pies, you know, pepperoni and a cheese, because I'm a very traditional girl and I love cheese pizza. And I'm checking the bottom because they're pan pizza, you know, so I'm like checking to see if, and it completely falls. And my heart was just broken because I'm like, not only was it just a bad day all around, but then that happened. And so I tried to fix it. I like mushed the cheese back and I put it in the oven thinking maybe it would caramel. It was just so pathetic. Anyway, luckily I bring it over and ate it anyway. So it wasn't a total loss. And it wasn't terrible. It was I would say better than the Jiffy by far. Okay. It came with its own sauce.
It came with its own what?
The sauce also comes with it. The can of sauce. There is a more advanced kit that I realized I got, like the budget kit. The other one has like a cheese, like grated cheese with it, which also I don't know about grated cheese setting it out. So I might try that other. It's weird, right?
You should.
I'm gonna keep it because I thought it would be a lot easier to find things pizza related, and then now I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I could run out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are plenty of like generic boxed pizza mixes in the grocery store, but yeah, you are going to run out eventually. I think that's what the internet's for, because there's so much stuff online.
And tell me what I should try. Even it doesn't have to be directly pizza. I mean, I also make Red Lobster biscuits out of the box. They're really good. They're cheddar.
Those are awesome.
Yeah,
those are
they're
so good.
Really good. Like you can sneak that as an appetizer, and people are like, "Whoa, you made this from scratch," you know. And I totally lie. Yeah. I'm like, "Yeah, from scratch." Like, I'm amazing
for sure.
But yes, dropping the pizza. I mean, I would recommend that. Let's say you have kids, or you know, are babysitting and want to keep them busy. It'd be a really fun activity to do with them. And because the dough was just so like, I don't know, almost too easy to stretch. Pan works better for me. Like that kind of controls the area. So not the worst thing in the world. I didn't eat much of it, and Nino ate most of it. So that's a good sign.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if Nino is okay with it, then it has to be okay.
He's probably like, tell people that. What are you doing? But whatever.
Okay.
it. I mean, it's not like, top quality cuisine pizza, but it's fun little activity.
Right.
Don't drop
Yeah, I love trying like boxed mixes and stuff like that. Rick says his grill thing is a attachment for his Green Mountain Grill.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
People are always asking me about grilling pizza on their like on their grill, but I have no experience with that. I actually want to try it because we have a pizza oven outside, but not a grill.
Right.
So strange. So this summer, I'm hoping to get a barbecue experiment.
Yeah. I did it for the first time last summer. Was it the last summer or the summer before? And it's a trial and error thing for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it could be good. It would make me do I'd probably do barbecue chicken pizza or something that makes sense. You could probably do your hamburger pizza that you just had on there.
Yeah.
Keep it like that. I don't have a YouTube. I'm so lame when it comes to social media. I have Instagram and that's all. I really need to.
But you're pretty active on Instagram though, right?
I try, and then I have friends that are constantly you need to go to TikTok. You need to do this, and yes, I know.
It's a lot. It's a lot to maintain all these social networks.
Yeah, especially with the ability to DM somebody because I don't see messages for a while, and then I seem like a dick. I'm not ignoring anybody. They just go into weird folders.
Yeah. I've definitely. Yeah. So Hobo is here. Sergio from Pizza Sutra is here. William asked thin or thick crust. I'm going to say thick crust.
What? No, I'm just kidding. I live in Brooklyn, so I'm going to say thin. But overall, I like Detroit style pizza, so thick.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up. So my dad made New York style pizza at his pizza shop, but he also made Sicilian pizza. So I had both thicknesses, I guess, growing up. So but I do love a good chew. I love a chewy anything really, but pizza is nice.
Nino is coming in case you see him in the mirror to steal some pizza or just judge
Nino.
me. Say hello.
Hello, what's going on, pizza people?
This is the Nino. I always reference he's Nino Coniglio, the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, shoo, go eat. Okay, anyway, look at the comments. Anyway, so back to you. I did my name
yes, back to me. Geraldine says, I'm glad you tried it. Maybe you can try and rate frozen pizzas.
That's
Not
a good
sure
idea.
if you've done that. Yep.
Yes. Tell me what frozen pizza I should try because obviously I think of the basic DiGiorno, yada yada, but there's so many more out there. People have really. I saw somebody post a picture of Motor City Pizza, which I obviously should be Detroit, I would think. So frozen pizzas have come a long way since Tombstone or anything. So comment what pizzas I should try, and that's a great idea. And a box that counts as a box, Yeah,
it's in a box. So comment below on what you want Shealyn to try next, or hit her up on Instagram. Okay, so my next slice is so let's talk about Black-owned pizzerias since it's Black History Month. So, or the tail end of it anyway. So I put this video out at the beginning of the month. And I featured 3 pizza places: the Missing Brick, which are indie, and Slim and Huskies, which is in they have various locations, but I think they're based in, I want to say, Atlanta, if I remember correctly. And then Last Dragon Pizza.
Walk away.
And I don't know. I think the reason that I feel like this is important is because I mean I never really thought about I mean let's be honest, the pizza industry is very white. It's very
Mostly
male, white. It's a male white industry, and I think that is because it kind of started like that with all the immigrants that came over and started pizza places, and it it never really like branched out. So you never really think about I don't know, I never thought about other types of pizzeria owners. So I kind of just wanted to put a spotlight on some black owned pizzerias. Since then, I've been posting on Instagram some and I have a running list of pizza places that are black owned, and I feel like there's actually probably some more that need to go on this list. But I don't know. I just think it's important to kind of spotlight black owned pizzerias because they just need our support. So
yeah, and it's weird. So with Pizza Expo, it's basically a flood of white men, right?
Right.
Women are totally creeping up. We've created women in pizza and everything, and trying to celebrate women and minorities, and it's slowly changing. But the funny thing is, like, yes, it is all white, but anywhere I've managed, because I managed pizzerias in LA, it's all Mexican dudes making the pizza. I mean, it's not like the white guy making it, so
right.
It always has been integrated, but like now it's, they're owning it instead. So
it's So anyway, if you know any black owned pizzerias, if you go to my website, which I rarely post on, and I don't update it very often, but I do have this one post on my website about the black owned pizzerias, and there's a list there. So if you want to check them out, if you know of any that are not on the list, I would love to know so I can add this. You can either comment on this video or send me a message wherever. But yeah, so let's lift up our black pizzeria owners.
Yes, very important, and any just like local pizzeria at this time, even though we both ordered Dominos, but
right. I mean, honestly, this is the first time I've ordered like a chain pizza in like, I can't even remember the last time I did this. Like, it's been like a year or two, so it's been a while.
I rarely do unless it's the great hangover cure. I know that sounds terrible, but like the grease and just like probably terrible ingredients that you get from them make you feel, or at least you think you feel better. But I don't know, Domino's Pan Pizza, it's come a long way, but I'm not promoting them. Support local.
Yes, the chains do not need our support.
Unless they start no, I'm just what's that? I said unless they start sponsoring, like I'll pull a Wayne's World and be like, oh no, I'm not promoting anything as I'm holding a Domino's box.
Right.
But
if you give me enough money, for sure, I will.
I'll do whatever you want. Which topic of mine are you throwing to?
I think we're gonna do this one.
Yay! Book it.
Yay!
I have my little button, which is not an original. I think you have an original. I'm a poser, but I did get it from amazing woman on Etsy who makes them, and that's how she makes money. So that's Fred. Book it. I love to read. I don't really have as much time to read, and I know people always say that I should make time in the same way that I don't have time to go to the gym. You can make time if you want to make time. But growing up, I always loved reading, and especially when there's a pizza incentive. So Book It, I think, came about in 1984, and it was just to get kids to read more, basically. So you read a certain number of books and you earn personal pan pizzas. And I'm from a small town called El Centro, California, and we have still to date like one of those giant Pizza Huts, like where you go in, there's a lunch buffet. there's servers, which is even stranger. So we used to go there, and I actually read so many books and did so well on Book It that I went to lunch with the principal, which it was like,
wow.
yes, Mr. Fisher. And he was probably like, this is the worst day ever. Like, he has to go eat with you, like, like, that'd be the lamest lunch ever. I don't even think he talked to us the whole time. He's probably like, what did I sign on for? But, you know, it's like the queen of Book It. So I love it. It's still going. I think it went away for a while. It came back. I don't know. I don't have kids. And so now it's back in full force. Although their website that I was trying to do research on has been down for maintenance for a few days. So they need to work on that. Pandemic, you know.
I know they don't. I feel like they have a pretty active Instagram account. Like there's a.
Hey.
I remember I was going to do a video on Book It a while ago, and I remember in my research I saw that they have an Instagram account, and there's this guy that is like the face of Book It.
Who is he? I don't even know that.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just
trying to make sure that I should be the face of Book It. I mean,
you should write the Book It people.
For me. But I'll follow them on Instagram. I actually, since their website was down, I got the info from their Facebook. They have a Facebook page. I mean, that's progressive-ish.
Yeah.
So, way to go, Book It. Anything to encourage people, because it's such like a lost art, you know, in a way. Like, you know about me, Kindles for Christmas, and I like real books. I'm like the bone on the subway carrying around a giant book, but whatever, you know.
I do not read, admittedly, because I don't. But I do like reading fun pizza books when I get them.
Very cool.
Speaking of which, this is what is it called? It's called Pizza by the Pizza Pilgrims. I started it, but I haven't gotten through it yet. But
well, we need to do those. Remember, we both have the book, the Ninja Turtles book.
Yeah,
that's got to be a remake.
I have it right here.
For those of you who don't know, they sell a pizza cookbook with all. It has the crispy pizzas, and then it has more like edible pizzas that we both got for Christmas. And so I really want to try some of those recipes. I think we both naturally chose the same one. It's like the chicken or something. I love that you're using bookmarks though. I have my book.
Oh yeah, everything's like sticky.
You're so organized.
No. If you saw what was around me, you would be like, anyway, I did book it as a kid. I used to loved going to Pizza Hut with my mom. So yeah, and I will confess that I did have her sign my sheet a few times without me actually reading any books because I wanted some pizza.
How dare I used to do the same thing. There was a thing called the accelerated reader. You take tests on books. I would just read the back and try and figure out the test. So, you know, I'm also a bad seed like you. So it's just time. But yes, read books.
Read books. Books are fun. Yay. Okay. So my last slice is an article from Thrillist. Which is the most popular chains in every state. You know what I just realized? We talked a lot about pizza chains tonight. Yeah, it's like not even on purpose. Okay, so this lists the top chains in the country. So the top chain in Illinois is Domino's. The top chain in New York is Domino's. So Domino's is pretty popular in our states.
There is even a Pizza Hut that I can order from, because when I saw the Detroit style, we were talking about this. I wanted to try it. There's no Pizza Hut near where I live in Brooklyn, which, like, I know that's New York has pizza everywhere, but like, you think that a chain would survive, but no. Domino's, no.
Yeah, I don't get it. So Illinois, most searched is Domino's. Local favorites, Pequod's and Rosati's. Pequod's is definitely in my top 5 of favorite pizzas in Chicago. Rosati's, I don't know if I've had Rosati's, honestly. And then in New York, most searched Domino's, local favorites, Joe's Pizza, Uncle Mike's Hometown Pizza, and Scar's Pizza. I haven't heard of Uncle Mike's Hometown Pizza.
Me either. I'm gonna look that up later. Who did they know at Thrillist put them on this list?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's so many of these like lists that come out every like couple months of like the best whatever, like the top 100 pizza places, and it's always like by a different publisher. Like it's always like someone different, and the list is always different, and people always get upset and mad that their list their place isn't on there, or like they blatantly leave out places that should be on there. It's like, okay,
it's all relative to whoever wrote the article, like
right. As I said, take these lists with a grain of salt. It's not, I mean, I think if you're like just do your research, I guess, before you. Yeah,
maybe you'll go somewhere that wasn't on the list and it's spectacular, and you'll go to one that won and it's trash. You know, like pizza. I judge pizza, so I shouldn't say that it's subjective, but it is at the end of the day. You know, like it triggers certain things in your memory. There is a way to judge pizza. You judge like, you know, crust, bake, you know, creativity, texture, all this stuff. But like at the end of the day, I feel like it triggers something in your mind that makes you like it. So like we all have different backgrounds. We all grew up eating different pizza. So like that's more so what makes you think, wow, this slice is incredible, you know?
Right.
Like you said, with a grain of salt. And don't be sad if you didn't make the list.
Right. Don't cry over spilled pizza.
Right? I almost cried. It wasn't even good pizza. It was just like, no, why?
So let's look at the comments real quick. Tom loves Papa Murphy's. I've never Papa Murphy's. I feel like it's a take and bake. So they kind of they either half bake it or you finish it at home, or they supply the raw ingredient. I don't know. I know of the brand, their chain. I feel like they're a national chain, but let's see what else.
I don't know if you could. Maybe you can order it online.
You might be able to.
Yeah, Papa. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at Papa Murphy's. Anything with Papa makes me angry. I just hate Papa John so much.
I mean, it's a natural. Geraldine says Kroger has a brand called Private Selection.
They're fancy pizza.
That's fancy. Marmalade.
Ooh.
Cheese and marmalade.
That sounds good. I just had pizza with marmalade. It was bacon marmalade made by Lee Hunsker in Texas. It was so good.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Brunch. Yes, I've had brunch pizza. Which usually it's like, you know, sunny side up egg, you pop it and like drizzle. There's like some type of pork product, either pancetta or you can do bacon. I would put tater tots and cheddar cheese on it. So good.
Yes. I love a potato with my pizza.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to your last slice?
Yes, which it's kind of a slice and it's kind of an intro to the little thing I'm going to start doing. So for my last slice, I don't know if you guys see a theme here, but I like 80s nostalgia stuff, also 90s. And so growing up, there was this crime dog called McGruff. And his tagline was "Take a bite out of crime." You know, he's like really intense. There were commercials, cartoons, all this. And my older brother and I, for some reason, always said, "Take a bite out of crust." And we thought it was like the funniest thing, you know, when you make some stupid joke with your sibling and like your parents probably rolling their eyes at you. But it's stuck in my head. And it's so odd that like, I love crime shows. I'm a super crime geek. All I watch is Forensic Files, Dateline, all this stuff. And you'd be surprised at how many people are caught on account of pizza. And like literally not just bite marks, which aren't even that That's not strong evidence, but people, it's like on the whatever. So I was watching a Forensic Files, and that happened. Like the guy, he murdered her before she even ate her pizza, and this butthead actually like ate some pizza before he left. Like the nerve of that guy. So it's just so weird. But anyway, I am rewatching The Sopranos on Netflix, and this episode popped up where AJ Soprano, Tony Soprano's son, gets caught because of pizza. And it just made me think that there's probably so many crimes in pizza, and not just literally like they get caught because of pizza. You know, like it could also be a crime against pizza. Like I saw a pizza with Peeps on it. You know, like I love Peeps. I'm the weird person that still buys Peeps.
I've made that.
But you made a dessert pie, right? It wasn't like on a standard bread pie.
No, it was on. I think I put it on a regular pizza, like sauce cheese. I'm pretty sure.
How was it?
I've made it's what you think it would taste like. The kids at Pizza Sutra also did a Peeps pizza, so if you want to check that out, I didn't do it. I don't have a Peeps video on my YouTube channel, but they do. So you should check it out.
They sell Peeps all year long now. They like just make them different shapes, but it's still just marshmallow. But I may try it. It would be good on, like I said, a dessert pie with some type of white icing. But I've seen it literally on a Domino's. Somebody put Peeps on there, and that's out of line. Like that's not. I don't care how like high you are. Like it's not gonna taste good. I love sweet and salty combos, but that's like next level for me.
If you check out my YouTube channel, I've made some pretty disgusting things.
You
off
had
the top of my head.
Yeah, you had the pizza candy canes, which
the pizza. Yes, we tried the pizza candy canes, but I did not put them on pizza. What I was thinking of was I put boba on pizza. I made a boba pizza, which was real gross.
Yes, because it's like texture of boba is just so strange.
Yeah, it's delicious in a tea.
Yes,
but I do not recommend it. I think I made it because it went viral. Like there was a photo of a boba pizza, and I was like, "Oh, I should try that." And yeah, whatever.
I have to.
But yes, those are.
That would be so weird. I mean, just boba on itself looks like little balls. Like,
right.
I don't know. I'll look at yours. I'll see if I should ever eat. But I will eat anything. Like, don't get me wrong. I will try anything. Usually, just don't tell me what it is. Like, if it's a certain part of the animal, I'll try it. But just don't tell me it's like the lining of their stomach or the, like just trust me, I'll eat it and I'll probably love it. But just don't tell me what it is.
Right. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like it's all psychological.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah. Like I don't want to picture. Ugh, that's so weird thinking about it. But on the Sopranos episode that I was watching, he gets busted because he ordered such like a custom pizza. So I guess my word of advice is, well, one, don't commit crimes. But if you do, don't order a custom pizza. Because I mean it was like a really custom pizza too, like double meatball, pepperoni, sausage, peppers, extra mozzarella, however they say it. So
right.
I say mozzarella. Mozzarella. I feel like you can
yeah. I don't. I am so like American. I don't even try because it just sounds dumb.
Nino and I say that too because, like, okay, so Nino's last name is Caniglio, which should be pronounced Canelio, like a rabbit in Italian. But we, right. I mean, we don't speak like that, So we're American, so we say it, it's not the proper pronunciation, but
right.
I feel like have this accent every time I say my name. Yes.
The audience says the best local pizzas are from Dives. I can see that.
Yes, I like those. I actually like that's an idea that I want to kind of explore, like the really hidden gems, not just in pizza, but in dive bars, like literally dive bars, because that's another passion of mine. But I worry it's like once you put them on the map, then it ruins its appeal, and it's just
Yeah.
So weird because you want to make money, but it's also like you don't want the other guy. I think either you were telling me or somebody, Andrew, I forget his name. He's a famous TV guy, but he went to places and he wouldn't reveal where they were. He's like Anthony Bourdain, but it's the other guy, the Zimmerman or something. But he,
yeah,
and he wouldn't say it. And I don't know. I feel like most places want you to film there to promote them. So that's kind of weird, but
yeah. No balls on your pizza.
yes, I know. I agree on that. Only meatballs. Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Like cut in half, not like an actual meatball.
An actual ball.
Well, no, like so many people, they give you like these, yes, they're very photogenic, crazy taco pizzas, yada yada. But like, can you really eat that without a knife and fork? No. Or can you walk down the street? Nah. Like it's a whole process and a whole meal. So, I'm reading about the anchovies. I mean, people love anchovies. No?
I do not. No, they're too salty. It's
Yeah,
I can't get over it. I can't get over the salt.
Nino will try and sneak them into certain things he makes, and I could always and I'm not even saying I have this crazy palate. I eat junk food, but like something about anchovy, it's so like it's that certain kind of salty with that aftertaste, that.
Yeah. I don't. I get I don't know why, but I get anchovies and sardines kind of mixed up sometimes because they're both fish, but sardines are like actual little fishies, whereas sardine or anchovies are like fillets of what used to be a fish. I guess. I think.
I don't know. If you get them in the can, they're just filleted already. I mean, that would make sense.
I think so, yeah. But I think sardines are like whole, but they're tiny. They're also like really tiny.
That's something like my dad eats. He loves weird stuff like that. It's a dad food, Maybe as I get older, like when you're younger, you don't like certain things. Yeah, acquired taste. Like,
yeah.
Maybe in 10 years I'll be like raving about the anchovies, but.
My dad, speaking of weird things, we ate a lot of octopus growing up. And my dad would eat the whole octopus, including the head. And that included brains. And he would make a big deal about eating the brains like every time he ate them. And I was like, that is so disgusting.
We did a luau for my dad for, I think it was like his 50th birthday, and we cooked a whole pig, right? Like in the ground properly. He did this whole shebang because he likes food, and he was eating the nose. And the ear's pretty normal to eat, I guess, for people, but like he ate the snap. Ugh. Yeah. No, but it's a dad thing.
Yeah. I mean, my dad also used to really like tripe. Which I can't
food. Yeah.
I can't do that.
Tell me what it is. If it's in a soup, or anything, like if I just don't know it's in there, it's okay. But once I like biting into it, I always wanted to be on Fear Factor. I don't know if you guys remember that with Joe Rogan back in the day. And I could do any of the other challenges, but the eating ones would always like, no, I'm not going to eat a little testicle raw, like it was just the weirdest thing, and it's all about texture, for me.
Yeah. No, I think like the slimier, the grosser, like I could probably deal with something that's like crunchy versus something that's like slippery and snotty.
Yeah. Like the people would really have to bite into it, and then it would like squirt. Like it's just terrible all around,
No.
Which one you eat on the dare? Probably your dad, the brains.
No, there was no dare. No, that was
like, are you supposed to eat brain? I guess you do. That's a delicacy.
I mean, he grew up in Sicily. So and I just assume that everyone that lives like in the Mediterranean area, they eat like everything, like all parts of all kinds of animals, just because it's like so fresh.
Yes. My papa's friend growing up, Ed, he had a pig farm, right? And that's actually where we got that pig. That was his rule. If you want a pig, you have to kill it yourself. and then, whatever. But he would use everything. He would make blood pudding. He would, I think, eat the brain or something. Like, he let nothing go to waste. And that came from just like growing up on limited income, like you would not waste any food. And now looking at me, I'm like very wasteful.
I mean, isn't that like a food trend, like head to tail cooking? That's like a thing, right? That restaurants are doing, and it's like they'll like use all parts of the animal, which I get, and I get it's like it's you're not wasting anything, but it's also like, okay,
yeah,
I don't want to know. Just make it and give it to me.
Yeah, like just certain things seem like you shouldn't eat it, brain included on that.
Yeah, although I mean, brain might be. I wonder how nutritious brain is for you.
Your dad's probably like, "Oh, it's making me smarter. I'm taking this."
So smart. He is a pretty smart guy. So I don't know if all that brain eating did something.
I'll start eating octopus brain. Yeah, no, that's a no. That's a no for me. I can't.
That's a no, dog. That's a no.
Yeah.
Philip says he's Calabrese. They eat everything with hot pepper, head to tail.
Yeah.
What's that lunch meat that is?
Capicola.
Like, no. It's like it's got like all kinds of like, is it head cheese or like I'm trying to think what it is. No. I used to love bologna. I would eat bologna sandwiches all the time. And I haven't had it in a while.
Like it's a mixture of like, weird side note, I was in Germany, right? And I ordered meatloaf thinking it was meatloaf. I love meatloaf. I love the artist. I love the food. And they bring me sliced bologna. And I was like, oh, well, duh. That is a loaf of meat. But I didn't want to slice bologna by itself. It was so terrible.
I love meatloaf so much.
Do a meatloaf pizza. You can do something like that.
Yeah,
that works.
I think you would just make a meatloaf, and then my favorite part of the meatloaf is the crust, like the top part. Mm-hmm. So you would slice it off, and then use like the more like crunchier bits, and then kind of spread it around like sausage.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's basically like a hamburger pizza is what a meatloaf pizza would be.
That would be good. Do you do barbecue on top or ketchup or nothing?
I like ketchup. I think ketchup is really good.
Like half and half, and then you can have both. But yeah, so maybe there was ketchup on your pizza.
I swear I'm gonna look at the ingredients to see if there was ketchup, because there's something tangy and ketchupy in there for sure.
It makes sense.
Anyway,
right?
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything they want to talk about? Since we kind of steered away from pizza a little bit, but it's okay. We can talk about whatever. Yeah.
That's food.
I mean, yeah.
What is okay? Because Geraldine said it. I have to look that up. It's just like a mixture.
I think it's really gross. Let me Google it real quick. But I think it's
I mean, is it like really head? No. It's like that sounds like dandruff or something. When I hear head cheese, I think of something totally different, not like. Oh yeah.
It's like gelatinous.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, it looks so gross.
Sliced thinly though, like I feel like most meats are okay. Oh god, no. That's like yeah, thin gelatin it looks like, right?
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like, but this might be like
that just looks I'm not
this isn't real. This is like resin or something. But this is actually head cheese. It's an ashtray. Ugh.
I just saw this great account, Pizza Boys, these guys out in LA, they posted their It was like a Pizza Hut ashtray, and I almost bought one on Etsy, even though I don't smoke.
Nice.
My husband does, but I'm not gonna like promote smoking in the house or anything. So yeah, I may end up buying one of those ashtrays. Copa di Testa sounds way better than head cheese.
Head cheese. Copa di testa. I mean, I would, if I saw that on the menu, I would probably order that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
And that's what you would get.
Yeah, just like a slab of this like solidified vomit.
Yeah.
Okay. If anyone else if anyone else has any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. So that's our show for today. Geraldine wants to know who loves leftover cold pizza. I do.
And cold meatloaf. The best meatloaf
Yes.
next day, like in a sandwich. I worked at a diner and we
Mhm.
did that as our Monday special. It was so good. Oh.
Yeah.
But cold pizza, and not to promote chains again, but only like chain pizza is good. Like, I don't know. I like it better cold the next day as opposed to like a really good pizza. I feel like that should.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some pretty good non-chain
But like, I'm not
day
going to eat
after pizza.
pizza cold, but maybe other people will. Or I could fold it. Do that little, what do they call it?
Yeah.
The wallet fold. What's it
Wallet.
called? It's a thing. Yeah. It's the name. It's a wallet in Italian, which I don't know. But I will be eating a lot of this cold leftover pizza because I ordered way too much.
That's breakfast.
He just
Breakfast
said
food
it.
champions.
Pizza's healthier than cereal, so
It's true. It's true.
Again, the pizza depends on the cereal. Like these articles, the headlines are just so, how many people sent me that, like, very cute.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
don't eat pizza every day.
A pizza cereal. That's what I want to see. I want to see them come up with a sweet pizza cereal.
Okay, if it was sweet, I was gonna say no, not like garlic with like weird milk or something. They do everything pizza with like candles and stuff, and I'm not gonna light a garlic candle. I love Mark and Jenny Bello from Pizza School in New York. They mailed us one for our wedding. They made this cute little package, and it was in there, and they were considerate enough to put it in a plastic thing because they know that it smells like straight up garlic, which is a great smell when you're cooking, but in your bedroom, I don't know if you want garlic.
No.
So the pizza stuff's weird. I love all of it. I collect all of it, but some of it is very odd. Like they push it.
Yeah. And it's funny because they're like different like levels of like there's some like really bad pizza stuff like flavored and scented, and then there's like some like okay stuff. There's definitely like a gradient of quality.
I feel like the taste is usually, or the smell is garlic,
or like oregano, or
maybe they do like basil or something, but it smells a little better. But
I mean, I've made pizza ice cream, so maybe it's like along those lines.
Really, I never seen.
Yep. Yeah.
Learn something new.
Yeah. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate everyone taking the time to spend an hour with us talking about pizza and head cheese. If you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions for future topics, comment below or hit either of us up on social media. And we're doing the same thing next week, next time, or same
time, same place.
Yes, thank you.
Next week we'll order from local pizzerias. So.
Yes. Or maybe I might try like a frozen pizza or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. So have a lovely rest of your week, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.